This is my honest review of Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It was released January 21st, 2020, and it's also a remake. It is developed by Purple Lamp and published by THQ Nordic. And the story begins with Plankton creating a bunch of robots and they don't obey him and it becomes rogue. And our goal is to destroy all the robot and restore peace in Bikini Bottom. You start in SpongeBob's house where you have to collect a bunch of shinies and find a golden spatula to get out. In the first level, Squidward gets chased by a robot, gets stung by a jellyfish, and you have to find King's Jelly to help him out. This game is big on collecting items. There's shinies, which you get when you destroy robots. There's Patrick's socks, which are hidden. And there's golden spatulas that you get after completing a quest. I would say the platforming in this game is amazing. It's nothing new, but it's very well executed. The obstacles are fun and creative, and it's probably one of the best things in the game. In the first level, you also get to play as Patrick for the first time. Patrick's ability involves picking up heavier objects and throwing them. And you also have to reach the top of the mountain to find King Jellyfish. This is the first boss battle of the game. You have to hit him 3 times to win. Alright, let's talk about the graphics. I think for a SpongeBob game, they're pretty good. You can also play this game on almost every platform. The price tag is like $30 Canadian, but the game is often on sale, which I recommend picking up if you like platformers and chill adventure games. One of the only downside is like the music. There's new songs in every level, but it's like a 30-second loop that just repeat forever. So yeah, it's just very repetitive. There's also voice acting, but sometimes it's a bit janky, like the lips doesn't match the character. I think the story is pretty funny and well written, and the characters are exactly like in the TV show.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
What if I just gave you this?
In the next level, you have a new power-up where you become a ball and go faster as SpongeBob. It was pretty cool. And that level also introduced Sandy, one of my favorite characters in SpongeBob. And she has a unique ability. She can kind of fly with her lasso, and she's very cool. And the platforming in the second level is very fun, jumping from building to building, and we're just trying to reach that golden spatula. After that, there was a boss rush with hordes of robots, where I kinda died a few times, not gonna lie. The game is starting to be a little harder, but not that much. I think it was just because it was a boss rush, and after defeating everyone, I got another golden spatula.
Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
This was a little bit harder than I expected, honestly. In the third level, it's time to go to the beach. There was a puzzle here with beams of light, but I wasn't able to figure it out, so I did some other stuff. So I went to the next thing next to it, and I had to climb a huge sand castle, and I like that section a lot. There was like cannon shooting stuff trying to make me fall and everything. It was pretty cool. I was like, what the where am I going?
Ring, go away.
And after that, there was a section with Patrick where I had to throw some watermelons on target and do some basic platforming to reach the next section and get another sock. And then I was out of the level. It was time for the second boss fight of the game. This one is a bit harder, which I died a few times just trying to understand how to defeat it. Like Sandy the Robot is amazing though. I really like this boss fight. It's pretty cool. You also play as Patrick for a brief second. I think there's like 4 phases to this fight. I still totally don't get this boss fight at all, but I know you had to wait till she ground pounds and you had to hit her after that, I think. You had to do that 3 times and then after that it goes to Patrick. It was kind of cool, you know, I was really focused because this was starting to get a little bit harder. I think this is one of the harder parts in the game so far. All the rest seems pretty like chill and easy, but this boss fight definitely felt harder. Like they don't explain you what to do; they just put you in the fight, and you kind of have to figure it out, trials and error. But yeah, I like this fight a lot. Probably one of my favorite parts of the game. Like,
Where am I
such
supposed to hit?
a cool robot. Like, I love Sandy, but Sandy the robot? What the frick? And then you got the part where you play as Patrick. You had to dodge some springs there, and I think it was very cool. For that one, you had to wait till she ground pounds, and I think you hit her, and then her heads pop off, and then you throw it in the electric there. You had to do this like 3 times.
Right.
This was not your usual boss fight. Usually boss fights and platformers, they have like 3 lives, but this boss had 9 lives.
Jump over that. There you go.
And there we was at the last hit of the boss. We almost died, we almost have no HP, and then we got her.
Ah, that was a bit harder than I expected. Died a few times.
That was quite a battle.
Guess this is gonna be different, right?
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually rolling. Darn kids think it's funny to push me.
This level is all about sliding down some slopes. One of my favorites in the whole game, honestly. You have to beat people's time to get bonus golden spatula, but if you just beat the track normally, you also get one. And if you defeat the robots at the bottom, you also get a spatula from Squidward. I felt like this was a refreshing section. I really love those 3 tracks. I'm only showing one right now, but there's actually 3 tracks like this in that level.
Turn to Mr. Puff, then spatula next. There we go. 2 spatulas, nice. I found a little farming spot where I just stand here, destroy these robots, and get free shinies. So it's not the most complicated technique. It's not, maybe it doesn't give the most like shinies or whatever, but this is what I use to do the Mr. Krabs like quest to get the shinies. We have arrived at Mr. Krabs, and now we're gonna buy that. We're gonna have another spatula. We have 50. Let's go.
It's time for Patrick the Robot boss battle. This boss was a bit easier than Sandy Robot, and the goal is to avoid getting hit by green ice cream while walking on conveyors and everything. And you need to hit his back while the robot's dizzy. Robot Patrick has 9 lives like the Sandy one, and after you damage him 3 times, you get to play as Sandy because Spongebob is frozen. And yeah, this fight is super fun. I loved it a lot, and the bosses in this game are really amazing, and it's probably one of the best part of the game.
Spongebob will be back in the ring.
Uh-oh. Go away, Sandy. No. State of Texas. Save me. This is not barbecue sauce. This is ice cream boogers. Ow.
Great barrier reef.
This is insane.
Oh, and the robot is down.
Holy crap. Gotta kick it. There you go. Kicked it. Ah! Squidward, are you okay?
And for the final 3 hits, you have to play as Spongebob, where you have to bowl a bubble, and you have to throw it on his back when he's dizzy, just like this. Woo! Throwing like bubbles, and that's how you beat this boss. And we got another spatula. Let's go! Welcome to SpongeBob's Dream. The platforming section in this are really wonderful and a little bit harder. I also went back a couple levels to collect some golden spatula and socks off stream. I also found a spatula on top of Squidward's house, and then I went into Squidward's dream. This section was like a getting over it. I thought the music notes looked like Lollipop at first. It was really funny. And after you reach the top, you get another golden spatula. After that, it was Sandy's dream where you have to slide on a crazy slope to reach the spatula. I love this part a lot. It was super fun and cool.
I don't see a difference. You know. There you go. Got it. GG. That was crazy.
I finally got to the final boss after 15 hours of gameplay. The final boss is Spongebob the robot. I only died twice during this whole fight. The boss has 9 HP like the other bosses, and you gotta avoid the karate chops and everything he throws at you and hit every green light on his body. The boss wasn't so difficult. I beat it in about 5 minutes, and after that is the last section of the game. You are inside the robot and you have to destroy some lights to shut it down. After destroying them all, you win. And then there's the credits. Game complete. I gave the story 9 out of 10, the gameplay 10 out of 10, the music 5 out of 10, the graphics 8 out of 10, the difficulty easy, and I played 15.2 hours, and the final rating is 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a little thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!